Hey, hi, hello. Good evening. Welcome to the end of the week. Congrats for making it all the way here. Right. Hope you're as proud of yourself as I am of you. I don't know. My week was like pretty easygoing. I actually managed to finish a major project this week for work, so I'm feeling pretty good. Seems like everyone else is busy on their own projects as well, right? We're all like working towards a greater goal, but we're also kind of working in parallel, right? We all got our individual assignments, and everyone's pulling their weight, so it's pretty cool, right? It's nice when you get a good group going. I know a lot of people have had experiences with bad groups, me included, but when you get a crew that clicks, it all turns out pretty well, right? Much like in Monster Train, right? The Monster Train series is one where you kind of need a good cohesive group, right? Everything's got to be synergistic. Although that kind of applies to deck building games in general, but I guess Monster Train is slightly different, right? Because I feel like most other deck building roguelites tend to focus on like a small set of characters, right? And all your cards usually represent attacks and actions. And there might be a few games that like have allies, but for the most part, it's all about like your handful of guys you selected and kicking everyone's butts that way. Whereas Monster Train 2 is like slightly different in that it does put a bit more emphasis on the summoning part, right? Like most cardboard tabletop TCGs usually are. I mean, they do have their share of champions, right? So you still got like a main character of sorts, but they're not quite as pronounced as they are. And I think this is what like I enjoy about Monster Train, that whole summoning aspect of it, right? Setting up synergies with the monsters and spells and stuff, and yeah. So, if you might have remembered, what, like about 2 years ago, I did play Monster Train 1 as part of like Halloween, right? It's like not so Spooktober. I did it as a one-off, and the developer Shiny Shoe kind of wrapped development up on Monster Train, and then they went developed a game called Inkbound, which I want to play at some point in the future, but apparently they've wrapped the development up on that as well, and they've come back to the Monster Train train to develop Monster Train 2, which they announced a few weeks ago. It was a bit of a surprise, right? I feel like in the indie space, you don't see sequels too much, unless it's like a super high-profile indie release, right? Always a delight when you see, Title 2 when it comes to the indie games, because it's like, oh yeah, the first game was great, and you want to see how they, build on the foundations of the first game and add some new twists to it. Improve in areas and maybe cut some other areas too, right? And make better what was already great as well, So what they have here right now is a demo, which actually came out like a few weeks before Next Fest, but it's a coincidence I happen to be playing it now because, well, it's gonna be another week of like me just kind of hopping around, checking out other stuff before I go commit to a slightly larger playthrough. So let's say enough dilly-dallying, and let's get in here. Now, when you start the game, they do hit you with like a little bit of an intro sequence and some story scenes, but I've already played through that. It's not... you could probably find it online, right, if you want to see how everything went down. TLDR, heaven, or the forces of hell and some rebels of heaven are teaming up to go storm heaven because it's being taken over by a corrupting force. And it's pretty cool, right? So they do have some features here, but you know, it's a demo, so some things will be locked. So we got the depot, which you will customize your train, but that's not available. Library, which is your compendium of everything, but that's also not available. Now we have here the departure circle, start a run, so let's do that. And yeah, all we have now for now is new run, so let's start a new run. So you can see the factions from Monster Train 1 don't return. You got yourself a new set here, right? You got the Banished, Pyreborn, Luna Coven, Under Legion, and Lazarus League, and for the demo, you only get the first two. The Banished are like they're kind of like the scaling faction, right? You're supposed to. They have this mechanic called Valor that gives an attack boost, and they have various ways to condition to trigger it. So it seems like the strategy for this one is to try to trigger Valor as many times as possible in order to get your units seriously tricked out. Although you want, I feel like in this case you want units to have like a good mix of offense and defense, because the fact that they shift positions so much means that you gotta be able to tank hits as well as deal them out. And then the other faction is the Pyreborn, which yeah, they're fire, yeah, led by a dragon. Their whole deal is that they apply a damage increasing debuff, and so you want to stack that on the enemies. And apparently they have like a gold gen as well, so we'll see if we can get onto that. But you can swap the order therein, right? You get yourself the Dragon Leader or the Banished Leader, right? And the new thing for Monster Train 2, you can swap the Pyre Heart Cage. So you get the base version, which is like the one in Monster Train 1, which is kind of like the last-ditch effort. Alright, usually don't want the Proto Heart Cage to fight back, but if it has to, it can deal a decent amount of damage. Probably vaporize all the enemies at the start of the run, and then late game, not so much. And then there's another unlockable cage, but yeah, that's gotta win 6 battles with trials? Man, they're asking a lot for someone with a brain cell. And then returning from Monster Train 1 is also Covenant ranks, so much like the first game, right? You have the base game, no Covenant rank. This is sort of, I guess it's like easy mode, right? They don't throw any twists at you. Enemies are slightly weaker, and then you start with 1, where the enemy stats get bumped up, and you also get random cards. So you kind of get funneled into a particular direction. And I guess for the purposes of the demo, you only get Covenant rank 1. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's also mutators, but those are locked. Alright. Let's depart. We'll start with Banished Pyreborn, and then we can switch orders for the next run, right? Sound good? Wait a sec. So it kind of stuck me on Covenant rank 1, even though I didn't. Oh, okay. We'll work with it. I mean, it is pretty much the base game, right? I think without Covenant, it's just like not base game. Okay, so like Monster Train 1, you get random starting cards. So we get 1 unit, the Battle Dancer, which gets some Valor every time it shifts. Then we get 2 Pyre Cask that has Consume and Selfless Sacrifice. Okay. See, we got a movement shifting card right here. Okay. those get added, and so yeah, the visual change, right? You remember in Monster Train 1, the map went downwards, right? To signify descending into hell, because you had to go to hell to throw the ember into the heart of hell to restore it. Now you're going up, because you're invading heaven, and you gotta go all the way up here to the Great Abyss, where you're gonna fight the Titan. Oh, I guess they tell you all the bosses you're gonna face off against. I forget if that was... Oh, no, that was a feature in Monster Train 1, so you get an idea of what you need to build towards and what to avoid, because, you know, they have certain things that can counter whatever, certain strategies of yours, but let's start here. Gain an artifact, alright. Wait, spell cards without upgrades cost 1 less ember? Dude, that seems substantial, right? Makes all my... turns all most spells into cantrips. And the ones that have a higher cost become a bit more efficient. And much like Monster Train 1, you can upgrade your hero unit in a variety of ways. They usually follow different paths, so... alter their stats, give them extra abilities. It's like, for example, Fel's... 2 of Fel's paths are Advanced Guardian, which ups the attack, and gives them Valor 1 if they get smacked around. And then there's Unchained, which gives them a permanent Valor. Does that, like, mean it persists even after the run? Because, wow, that seems kind of substantial. So you want to be shifting Fel a lot. Alright. Well, let's go with Unchained, right? I feel like, especially in Monster Train, scaling is, like, super duper important because of the way the monster stats just kind of explode as the runs go on. Like, the game expects you to find some synergies that allow you to just pump unit stats up to an absurd degree. Because if you don't, you're gonna quickly get overwhelmed, right? Maybe not so much in Battle 1, right? It's the introductory battle, so they'll go a little bit easier. Undergo trials for greater risk and reward. Activating a trial will make this battle more difficult, but you'll earn extra reward if you win, right? Just like Monster Train 1. Although, admit, Pyro Dampener I don't think was a condition in Monster Train 1, or maybe it was a rare one, I don't know. 1 fewer ember per turn. Imagine, much like Monster Train 1, you start by generating 3. So that kind of cuts your actions by 2/3. Then again, most of our spells are free to cast. That might not actually be that bad of a thing. Right, if we take this, we can at least put 1 into that extra condition. But yeah, you can see here, like, oh my goodness. Even in the first level, the forces look kind of grody already. Look at that, just like tentacled growths and everything. I feel like even in Monster Train 1, they didn't quite look this bad just yet. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see if I get my butt kicked or not. Oh, there's our condition. So here's the one change from Monster Train 1. Right, you remember how Monster Train 1, your first set of enemies would kind of jump in here right away. Monster Train 2, you get the deployment phase. You get 1 chance to throw some units out there, kind of prepare for what's to come. So I think what I ought to do is... here. Shield Steward in front. Oh man, got enough embers to kind of throw everyone out here, so that's pretty cool. Okay. And now the run starts proper. Undo. Make a mistake, you can undo back to the start of your current turn with this button. Hold it down for 1 second to undo. I forget, was that a feature in Monster Train 1? Well, anyways, let's start kicking some butt, shall we? Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is just snipe this killer back here. And, yeah, we'll activate the Senseless Sacrifice. And, just snipe him a bit more with another Pyrogel. What do we have? 3 waves. Let's save the casks for now. Oh. Grab ourselves a runner. Okay. Just snipe you for the money. And... senseless sacrifice to give you a bit of a barrier. And, swap them again for more stats, shall we? Guess we should throw a Spear Steward on top. Alright. Let's end the turn again. Look at him go. Of course, I didn't snipe the healer, so our tentacled Iron Ball thrower will have more HP. Oh, Spear Steward's gonna eat it unless I help him out. That's the other thing about Monster Train, and this was true for Monster Train 1. The enemies attack first, so unless you have some way to mitigate that damage, they're gonna eat it in some way or another. Okay, I can snipe you to prevent this guy from losing more. You know what? Let's swap him again. And... okay, we'll let the Pyre Heart eat 4, and then it will vaporize the Knight. Or we could throw a Spear Steward out, right? Just have him tank 1, and... alright. It's like Spider-Man. Everyone gets one, right? Okay. So if I get Senseless Sacrifice again, I could grab some. But I didn't get it. I should get my Pyre Casks. Okay, I guess I'll eat another 4. Just let that one get vaporized. Okay, Snipe. Pyrogel. Yeah, why not? Let's just throw everything down here. Oh. It's gonna be enough. It's... no, it's not. In fact, I might have screwed things up there. Oh well. Bell should be able to finish him off, right? So yeah, the final wave comes like the final enemy, and the thing they always have is the Relentless ability, which kind of just has the combat just keep on repeating until one side falls, right? Yeah. Oh. Advancing should be fine, right? Maybe just dump a bunch of stuff on them because they're gonna eat it anyway. You are defeated. Hey, we did it! We managed to complete the trial, so that's 1 of 6. So like any good roguelite, once you complete the battle, you get your rewards, which can include money and a selection of cards. Although, somewhat uniquely for this game, you'll get a pack for each faction you have in your deck. So you'll get... so for me, I'll get like a... I'll get to pick between a selection of banished cards and then a set from the Pyroborn cards, right? So what do I want to get? deal damage to enemy units equal to the attack of the front enemy unit. And if I have them switching a lot, that would probably come in handy. Although I feel like maybe I shouldn't. Right, if I want to get like just switching cards, that might be something I skip, right? Just take the 10. I have here. Deal 8 damage, slay, gain 1 egg? Dragon's Hoard. Earn Dragon's Hoard and loot it outside of battle for valuable rewards. Huh. Bit of a treasure game mechanic, huh? Here, Lava Flow. Apply Power Gel 4 with a Jelly Sneeze. Deal 1 damage and then apply Power Gel 10 to the front enemy unit. Ooh. That seems potent. Let's get Lava Flow. This tends to be applicable for most deck builders, but consume cards are alright, you know? They're alright, because the goal of most deck builders is to try to keep your deck size down, and while cards that, yeah, with the consumability, right, you use them in battle and then they're gone for the rest of it. They do start out in your deck, but they can help thin your deck down into something more efficient, so as long as you get like the consume type cards that kind of help you out, it works, right? Okay, probably don't want to apply stuff to the spells because we got that tuning fork, so let's go improve our units. Well, first let's gain a banish unit. You know what's funny? In Monster Train 1, they called it draft, right? It's like how you draft cards in like a table, real-life trading card game, but here they just say pick a unit. What we have here, Ability Slam. Pull down to advance, deal damage to the front enemy unit and to this unit's health and armor. Or you could have Shift apply 4 attack to friendly units. I feel like this one would be more handy because it's kind of employing a shift strategy at the moment, right? So let's grab that. Okay, time to improve our units. Dualism. Apply doubles the stacks of status effects or stun attack with Valor 5. So it looks like if I wanted to, I could buy both the Immortal Stone, the Dual Stone, and the Brave Stone. So this is like another change from... Oh, let me move over here. Right, a change from Monster Train 1, where the shops would have 2 cheaper options, and then the expensive option. This one gives you 2 cheap options and 2 expensive options, so a few more opportunities to spend your money. Or you could purge a card, although this is returning from Monster Train 1. It looks like they reduced the cost of purging. I imagine they'll bring it back up with higher Covenant levels, right? That's usually what happens. Okay. Let's start applying some stuff. You have to gain dualism. There's obviously we want to put this on either the Dancer or the Death's Dancer. Again, dualism, status effects, okay, applied. I just wanted to make sure I got that right. I want to make sure I didn't misread it. So, either improve this to Valor 6, make them a bit tankier, or make this one just even more absurd and buffing everyone on the floor. So we've made Vel like a frontline tank, right? If we keep on shifting them to bump that Valor up enough so that they gain like absurd amount of attack and armor, we could have them frontline and then stack them with Death's Dancer, so we should apply it to Death's Dancer. Because they both get attack, so that means the Dancer will also become more cracked. Yeah, we're going with that. Alright, Valor 5. Maybe the dancer, maybe the battle dancer, because they want to be frontline, so I can give them that. Also, one thing I noticed about the augment stones, right? They're shaped different, because in Monster Train 1, they used to be like hexagons. They were icons on the hexagon. They would attach the cards here, but here they're kind of like different shapes, and that's pretty fun. Oh, I guess I haven't talked about these, right? These slots here. Think of them like augments, right? They modify the cards in various ways, right? They can add new rules text on them, boost their stats in a way, and things like that. So, is there a unit here that would benefit from Endless? Maybe Death's Dancer? But we could also just, like, throw something else on there, because I feel like, ideally, there's only so much space in a train, right? After a certain point, you're gonna run out of train space, the waves are gonna, you know, eat up the bottom floors, and endless units are just gonna clog your hands, so I don't know if I want to take that, actually. Then again, the flat 10 attack feel like it's gonna fall off, right? Although I did put on Valor 5, which might fall off as well, but... I could also save my money, right? Just save my gold for the next shop, so... I can do that, right? Okay. Next battle. Here, Knights of Entropy. Slow-moving soldiers, blessed of entropy, will deal heavy damage if they reach the front. Oh yeah, so we have Vanguard, which gives them extra attack. I imagine these Sloven Knights are gonna always be at the front, huh? I think there are, like, certain cards that allow you to change enemy positions, but I don't know if I have them on me. Start of battle. Enemy units appear on each floor. I think I can manage that. This is, despite what it may sound, this is probably one of the more manageable trials, right? Because it kind of just, like, changes the order in which you do things, you know? So, let's give it a go. Oh. So even if the trials spawn an enemy on every floor, we still get our deployment phase. Okay. I can dig that. Well... in that case, we should probably put Bell up here, right? And then Death's Dancer goes here. I can throw a Shield Steward here. I guess the Battle Dancer goes here. Throw another steward here. Yeah, that is one of the other changes from Monster Train 1. So, Monster Train 1 also started you with a bunch of generic stewards, but they were all the same. They all had, like, the same stat line, and this one divides them into Spear Stewards and Shield Stewards, right? Shield Stewards obviously have more health. Spear Stewards obviously have more attack. So it does let you kind of, I guess, hints at having, like, you know, front line, back line, right? Sort of encourages you to build in that direction. Alright, everyone's deployed. Let's start. The train stops here. Ah, jeez. It's more fellas than I was expecting, to be honest. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. They start in the back, so gotta be extra careful. So once they get to the front, things get hairy. Well, what we can do is just cause a senseless sacrifice in the top row. just cause the bottom row and the middle row as well. And just snipe the one in the back so that none of them reach the top. Okay. Fortunately, no spear stewards, so shield guy at the bottom is just gonna have to stick it out. Damn. I do like the shift from generic stewards to like more distinct stewards. Oh, we got a runner. All right, snipe you. And okay, put you out here and snipe you as well. All right. Don't worry about the folks up here. So if I bring Battle Dancer to the front, that'll be the one attack they can tank. Yeah, let's do it. And no more room, so the other Spear Steward is gonna have to go unused. Now the other guy's got 10 attack. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Brief respite. Okay, Fell can tank. But I think we need to throw that on. Alright, so they'll be defeated. And just gonna bring this guy back to the front. And yeah, the Dancer can eat one hit, right? Should be fine. Because we need to keep building Fell stacks, right? Just have that guy eat some more. And we'll save the the cask for now. Here it is, the final. Okay, first things first, snap, or snipe. And yeah, we can apply Power Gel. Just use that damage. Oh, these guys are just gonna eat it. They're just gonna straight up eat it. So, let's see. Bring Fell back to the front. What's your deal? Just more damage. So if I snipe this guy in the back, I could at least get... Oh! Never mind, okay. I guess the Pyro Gel increased all damage sources, so... At least to take 20. I guess that's the other thing that probably is apparent, but yeah, when the boss appears and they wipe out a floor, they'll lock them off, right? And then they'll go up to the next floor and rinse repeat until either the boss falls or the train falls. I guess one thing they've changed is that, like, each boss now does a different whole train sealing up thing. I think in Monster Train 1 it was like all freezing over train floors, but this one is like, yeah, you saw in the first fight it was fleshy biomass, and this one is like crystals and black holes and stuff. Kind of wild. Okay. Actually, shift these guys up here. Get them prepped. guys aren't gonna last too long, I don't think. Alright, do your worst. I think I should be okay. As long as I get the right stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. They're gonna eat it, so let's just boost Fell's stats even more. You know, that's kind of nuts, right? The fact that he just has Valor that just sticks, right? Just sticks for good. It's really all about getting that shifting in. Well, that's another victory. And we got the coin bonus too. Alright, what do we have here? Shift to take 20 damage can be equipped on enemy units. Oh, it's like an indirect snipe of sorts. So shift gain 1, resolve trigger shift. So it's like back and front. So if we give whoever this is the thing, then... Huh. This would be a good combo for Fell. Oh, I probably should say that, but yeah, one of the new things they added for Monster Train 2, equipment cards, right? It's like items and the equipment in Magic the Gathering. Yeah, you give them to one of your units or an enemy unit, and they'll get the corresponding effects on them. But unlike Magic the Gathering, each unit is limited to holding one item, so you gotta pick carefully, right? I can only get one of these. And I get the Wind Blade. Because shift and shift back is just nuts. If I can just, like, pair Fell and the Dancer together, holy cow. Okay. And, yeah, let's get another Pyre Cask. Tons of Pyre Gel. Just seems nuts. Let's see, Forge Spell, I'm not going to use that. Merchant of Arms offers random equipment and rooms and ways to improve them. And then we have Pyre Remains, which restores 30% of max health. So it used to be like a flat number, I think, right? In Monster Train 1, it was just like a flat 20 or 30 or 40 or something like that, but now it's like scaling. Let's see, I don't know if I want Pyre-borne units. Maybe we'll go here, right, see what equipment they're offering up. We could get a little healing, right, even if it's just 8 Pyre health, that's more than nothing, you know? Okay, so equipment is just a 3, right, like a Monster Train 1, although we have some interesting things here. So in addition to the Purge service, they also have Merge equipment, combine 2 equipment cards into 1. I have to assume that means they combine their stats and their costs and their effects. A global upgrade. Upgrades an equipment or room to be drawn in the deployment phase. That means it's just like a turn 1 draw? Okay. So we have here... Mind Cage, reduce cooldown by 1, This +1 size train stewards gain multi-strike 1 and 20 attack. Might actually come in handy. It's only 40. We have the Cursed Twin Blade. It's a multi-strike, but attack goes down by 1. So it's pretty bad for drawn-out battles, but not so bad in short battles. Also, is the -1 attack just like -1 attack off the weapon, or is it just like -1 attack in perpetuity? Because if it's in perpetuity, this makes this weapon a bit hairier to have in protracted battles. I might just get Steward's Quarters. I wonder if this was their answer to like the one advanced prototype relic in Monster Train 1, which was just like an unconditional upgrade to all the stewards. This one is just like, yeah, stewards will get an upgrade, but only on 1 floor. Seems handy in any case, so grab that. And upgrade this to be deployable. So strong during the deployment phase. Ah, and you only get the upgrade 1 card. Okay. And no merging to be done here, so I'm gonna take leave. Let's go to the Celestial Alcove. So this is just random events, right? Like how other roguelites will have random events. And in Monster Train 1, you would explore an icy cave. Here, it's, looks like a gazebo, right? Gazebo? You gotta fight the gazebo alone, right? Cast magic missile and stuff. No matter how much the GM tells you, no, it's just a gazebo. And then the gazebo eats you. Because, really? You haven't heard of the gazebo before? I guess some people might not have that. I might not have heard of a gazebo, right? I shouldn't. I get on for that. Something 10,000. Okay, let's see what's in here. Ah, yeah. This animation is the same, although instead of just opening to ice, you open to clouds. Oh, let me move myself. The pungent smell of rotten chemicals hits your senses as strong as any strike. From behind a soft glow from illuminated formaldehyde tubes, a plague doctor slithers forward. Perhaps a banished such as yourself might be better by letting me tinker with your equipment. You want to partake in an experiment. Experiment, graft random equipment on a unit. Mutate, graft one of your equipment on a unit. So it's just like stuck there permanently. This could be an upside and a downside, right? Like, you could get something that's super synergistic. On the other hand, we might not, and then their equipment slot is just clogged. Thankfully, we can also just take the option to go, which is what we're gonna do. You refuse to partake in an experiment. You leave the lab, but can't help feeling a little gross. Man, did you see the enemies we're facing off against? That's not who we want to become. Alright. Now it is time for our first boss battle. So each run does consist of 8 areas, much like Monster Train 1. And if the layout's the same, yeah, it goes from 2 battles, boss, 2 battles, boss, 1 more battle, then final boss. So really, you're going through like a few battles, but there's a good number of stuff in between to kind of help you prep for the next one. Alright. Archeon, scion of savagery. Archeon's draws power from the defeat of his forces, becoming enraged at their failure. Ooh, it's like a, hey, you probably want to take them all out in one go kind of deal. Otherwise, you'll be dealing with a bit more tricked out units. Archeon gains Rage 3 on Siphon. Triggers when an enemy unit dies on this floor. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's a little tricky. Yes, 575 health. You start with 10 attack. Alright. Oh, let's see how this goes. You've drawn a room card. These cards can be installed into a floor on the train. Their gameplay effect persists until the end of the battle. Only one room effect can be installed onto a floor at a time. It's kind of like a field spell, right, from Yu-Gi-Oh! You can only have one field in Yu-Gi-Oh! And in here you can only have one room effect on a room at a time. Alright. Let's get everyone set up. Ah! Hello, Sagai Vai. Thanks for the lurk. I do hope you enjoy this showing of Monster Train 2. Put it down here. Trick out folks down here. And let's begin. And there's the boss. So you gotta remember, they gain attack. Right? They gain attack every time they get smacked by something. So I think we need to get Dancer to the front. Damage shield. unfortunately, we'll have to keep him out. We don't have another advance to switch Fel back to the front, so... Alright. Monster Train 2 showing? Yes! Tonight's feature, Monster Train 2. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright. We have these folks down here, too, we should probably take care of. So it's only Archeon that has the buff. Also, I notice it's Rage, so it does decrease by 1, I believe, every turn. Still, you don't want to have that go out of control, right? Because then you'd be dealing with an unstoppable Juggernaut. Not too bad for now, but once Archeon starts shifting floors, that's when things get hairy. But... throw those your steward out here, and just snipe the backline fella. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Just gonna throw some debuffs on Archeon here. You know, it would be really funny if I could defeat Archeon before the final phase. That would be kind of hilarious. This upgrade's like already putting in the weight. Oh god, really? You'd add the shift to the bottom floor? God damn it. Ugh. I only have the one steward. Okay, we'll shift you back. And... why couldn't I get... why couldn't I get that one other card? Alright, the senseless sacrifice. Alright. Flagellant. Resolves after combat. +3 attack and take 20 damage. Oh. I see what they did there. Don't want to send Spear Steward to the front because they're very much gonna eat it. Yeah, gonna just debuff you more, and you know what? We can shift you real quick, just up your attack a little bit. Hopefully, we'll get a senseless sacrifice next turn. Oh my god. Hail Mary and all that. Alright. I don't want to kill you. Right? I don't want to kill you because you'll just give Archeon rage, so... Fortunately, our shield steward is going to have to be thrown to the wolves here. 07. We still got 4 waves after this. Oh, jeez. You know, I did one run before this, and, well, this was, like, the point at which I fell, right? I couldn't get past the 3rd boss. I kinda screwed up, right? Okay. Spear fella's just gonna have to eat it, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll put you in front. And, I should have senseless sacrificed you. Okay. You just, like, lava float everyone. And, just keep on sniping at the back. Ooh. Okay, what if I did... Oh, wait, no. I can do a shift and senseless sacrifice to give you a bit of a barrier. Alright. There we go. Rage 3. It'll go down. It'll go down. If I don't give this guy any more rage stacks, it should be okay. Go to the goddamn top. Okay, more Pyrogel. Ah, there we go. Now this is what I needed, so we'll do that. Oh, wait, I should have... So wait, how's... Resolve. Oh, it triggers after combat, so automatically shifts per turn. So I guess I would want... Well, no, this still works, right? So I'll probably get a bunch of shift cards anyway, so... this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, let's work with this. I guess Archeon is a case of... I want to try to stack as much damage onto them as possible. Alright, where are you going? My train stops here. Yeah. Shift. Shift. I could snipe this guy in the back. And then our... Wait, what is this? Spikes. So this is like the thorns mechanic of this game, right? Any attacks, or any unit that attacks this one eats 2 damage. If we launch 2 fire starters at this guy, we can have this shield steward at least survive 1 more turn. Or we could bring this guy to the front, not have to worry about that. We could just spend our time sniping this guy at the bottom some more. Right. Alright, good. These big chonkers up here will fall. Honestly, this game looks so cool. Yeah, this game's got pretty good style, right? Even Monster Train 1 had a pretty slick look to it. And I think this game manages to kind of pull something off cool here, right? Like, everyone has like a cool design, and the idea of just like, you know, going on this train while fending off enemies that dare invade and board your train, trying to kick them off, right? It's like, no ticket. It's pretty cool. Okay. What if we throw Shield Steward back to the... Oh, no. We put the Shield Steward back to the front. They're gonna die. So we don't want to do that. This Dancer has... damage shield, but... So they'll be protected against 1 attack, but they'll also eat... Oh yeah, too much damage. No, they're gonna eat it. So we just snipe the guy in the back. And, let's see, will switching work now? So it'll be 2 to 11. So yeah, I think Dancer can survive one hit. Okay, and then we'll just snipe this guy some more. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot they had a damage shield, so that does absorb the big damage. There we go. So we missed out on like 1 combat round. Oh. Well, turns out we don't need a second one, because these guys are gonna finish the spell off handily. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's just, let's bump this guy's stats up, right? Just keep on pumping them up. Where are we at? How much of Valor do you have? How much of this is permanent? That's kind of the big deal. Alright, well, everyone's dead anyway. Let's wrap this up. So throwing on all that extra Pyrogel on Archeon here was worth it. Alright, we did it. So victory against the boss is slightly different, right? You get more money, of course, and then you get your choice of a rare card. here. When a unit gains Power Gel, it gains +3 stacks. Oh, and it's a room. It's a room card. Okay. And we have Sanctuary. Consume. Apply damage shield to the friendly units. Or yeah, okay. This was the weapon I passed up earlier. Room might not be so bad, because we only need one room that has like the Train Steward buffer, right? Damage shield might work as like a Hail Mary, although it does cost a 2 Ember. Let's get this one. Let's get Power Gel boost. And now we get a unit draft to choose a card. Well, we're going with the shift strategy. Might as well stick with Death's Dancer, right? Just get another one out there. It's gonna be slightly less tricked out, but we'll probably provide a much-needed buff to the bottom row. And this was like the big thing about this game, right? It's much like Monster Train 1, you get a major enhancement, which is like a substantial upgrade, right? You can see here, 1 Ember per turn. Most other games, they usually really restrict your ways to get like increased energy cost, because that can just really spiral, you know? And you get +1 draw or extra capacity on each room, but I think we don't need this one. Don't know if we need additional Ember, though. We already got, like, cheap cards. Draw 1 might not be so bad. Actually, this might be the one to get, since we have free and cheap cost cards already. Yeah. I usually go for the increased Ember, because more actions per turn is handy, but I feel like in this case, might go for fewer, you know? Okay, so we can either enhance our units further, duplicate cards, restore health, which I really don't need, or we could go here for money, a random event, and artifacts. Yeah, let's go this way. Alright, we'll pick up the money first. Go here. We have here Unchained 2, Multi-Strike 1, Valor 27, what is this? Savior. Gain Valor 5, gain armor equal to 1 times your Valor, cooldown of 3 turns. And the text in green indicates the changes, right? So looks like Unchained 2 really just gives a flat attack and a health boost, which I'm kind of really popping off with the shifts. I don't know. I need another one. Like, what does Unchained 3 get, right? If this one was like shift gain Valor 2 permanently, this would be like way more worth it. Although I wonder if that would just like make it absolutely busted. I'm half tempted to just go for Savior, because gaining armor equal to 1 times Valor every 3 turns seems kind of nuts when they advance. Yeah, grab that. See if that comes back to bite me. Alright, artifacts. See what we have here. Let me shift over real quick. Alright, Trader's Quill. When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. Oh, I got some Consume cards. That might be handy. Friendly units gain Stealth 1 on Summon and Slay. 3 attack per stack of Stealth. Oh, per stack of Stealth. Okay. Yeah, so Stealth is kind of nuts, right? So you're not a target in combat, which means they won't attack you. And if every unit gains that, handy. Restore 2 pyro health when a whelp dies. Well, my strategy doesn't include whelps, so yeah, never mind that. I might get this one though. You know what? We could probably get Trader's Quill as well, because 30 damage it's a decent amount, and even in later fights, it's still a decent amount, right? It could mean the difference between a unit surviving and the unit not surviving. In this game especially, you kind of want that 1 round threshold, you know? Anything that helps us along that path is handy. Alright, let's go back over here. Leave that and see what's in the Celestial Alcove. Oh wait, I'll probably have to come back over here for the text. The legendary dog made of bone bounces towards you, its bone tail rattling, and an excited wag. An elusive creature that can cross dimensions as easily as he can catch a cursed stick. You are blessed by his appearance. Yep! However, life as a mythical, adorable puppy is a lonely one, and the dog made of bone's tail droops, and his little bony expression seems sad. Will you stop for the bone dog and give him some kindness? So we can pet the bone dog, get a pendant, or adopt a bone dog and just get a bone dog. Nice thing is that you do get a preview of what you're gonna get, at least in this case. First time the power reaches 0 health, restore the power to half health. This can only trigger once. Bit of a desperation move. And what do we have here? Bone dog, celebrate. Your power permanently gains 10 health. I mean, this one would at least be nominally useful, right? Could mean the difference between victory and defeat, right? So we'll get this, I guess. You pet the bone dog. His expression lightens and places a gift in your palm. So yeah, that's something for the can you pet your dog account, right? You can pet the bone dog, although you don't get an animation of it. You get the text, and you can imagine it, right? Just imagine petting the bone dog. It's probably alright, you know. It's fine. Alright, we depart. And, yeah, nothing more to get here, so let's battle. A pendant prayer stone is spawned on each floor. Spikes 580 health. Oh, God. It's kinda nuts. I mean, my units are already struggling to survive. So, maybe not that one. Penance seekers. They cannot seek their own penance, so now they are doomed to bestow it on their enemies instead. Grant them the absolution they desire. What if I don't wanna? Well, I guess I have to if I want to advance, right? Pet the bone dog! Sorry, lol, still lurking. That's fine, it's fine. Feel free to comment, I know. I get that urge too, right? You just have that moment, right? The moment on stream that's just perfect. You got the perfect response for it. And yeah, say your thing, right? Say your piece. Yeah, we'll not do a trial for this one. We'll just enter battle. Alright. Put you here. Make sure I get the dualism dancer up here. Throw Shield Steward down here, and just throw another dancer here. And let's give him a bit of a buff. And this one will get Shield Steward, and oh, nuts. Well, we'll get Battle Dancer in a bit, right? So your deployment hand is limited too. You summoned a unit with an activated ability. Click the unit to activate its ability. Abilities go on cooldown for a few turns after use. Oh! I see. So that's how that works. I guess that's another new thing, right? Some units might have a special attack. And after you use it, you gotta wait a few turns to be able to use it again. Alright. Profane Supplicant. Add a discordant toll card to the top of your draw pile. What is a discordant toll? Can I? Oh, wait, right here. Purge. Reserve. Your power takes 3 damage. Okay. They call them scourges now instead of blights, but they're like the cards you might see in other roguelites, right? The negative cards that will usually provide a negative effect unless you can get rid of them if you're able to. Otherwise, just have to eat the effect. Okay. Well, let's put the health furnace here. And yeah, we'll kind of just tag you two to soften these fellas up even further. And yeah, 1 instance of power gel on you and 1 on you, and we'll save that cask for later. That? Incant. Triggers when you place a spell on this floor, apply sap 2 to your units. Ooh, and it's an attack decreaser. Alright, so unfortunately we probably shouldn't do anything to these fellas here. Oh, hey, Battle Dancer's returned. Alright, we're throwing you up here. And, yeah, snipe you so I can get rid of this discordant toll. And shift. Should I use this ability now? Gain Valor 5, armor equal to 1 times the Valor. Yeah, let's do it. Make him a bit tankier. Alright. I want to save my consume cards for now, so we'll just end turn. For the Titans! Oh, front line is at least taken down. I think that zero-cost relic is really pulling its weight. Like, this Profane Supplicant would be a lot trickier if I didn't have that relic. Be a lot more painful, that's for sure. Okay, well, first things first, we'll get rid of that. And okay, collectors in the next round have 3 health, so we can't snipe them like we did before. Or if we did want to snipe them, we'd have to consume both our fire starter cards on them. Yeah, let's do it. Extra money. Never hurt. Okay. So I could just cause Senseless Sacrifice to frontmost. Because this fella could eat at least 1 hit. Let's do it. Oh, right, I forgot consume cards deal damage. Oh, I'm gonna have to be dealing with 2 discordant tolls next turn. I should be fine, my rooms are filled out now. Gotta remember the fellas on the bottom as well. Okay. You have... Oh, right. You can't. Don't want to be helping you, unfortunately. The Windblade. And, oh, that's everything. poor shield steward up here is gonna eat it super hard. We're gonna be having to face off against 3 discordant tolls. Suddenly my decision to take a draw instead of an extra Ember is kind of biting me. Alright, it's only 4 damage. Brief respite. So do we have another Spear Steward in the deck? Yes, we do. Don't have to worry about summoning this one just yet. Okay. Just gonna shift you 2 again. Or maybe I should just do it once. Just shift these fellows down here. Maybe we should do it up here. Right. I think it's fine if we eat 3 higher damage. Still got 98. You can try to restore it. Right, you can try to restore it on a future thing. Alright, and this is it. Oh, they got 2 of those profane supplicanters. Yeah! Why I have to get the Pyre Casks now? Why couldn't I get it next turn? When they would be on this floor, and they would seriously feel the burn. Alright. At least take one of you out. And switch you. And just gonna throw everything on you. This triggers when a unit on this floor dies, gain 2 attack and restore 20 life. Oh, so you also punish fellows who use a lot of whelps. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we do what we can, right? Do what we can. Oh, I can at least get extra stacks here. Let's see. Switching's probably not a good idea here, so we'll switch up here. And should I snag the back fell? I feel like I ought to. So I don't keep getting discordant bells. To get health back, but well, it was bound to happen at some point, right? Just hope that the guys on top has what it takes. Come on, let's see the big X. Yes! We got it. We got the X. Alright. Yeah. Do that. And advance for that. And, does this work? Okay. It does. Just throw a bunch of debuffs on you here. Alright, let's finish this. Haha. Dancer with the snipe. Alright, let's see what we have. Liquid Courage. Consume. Apply Armor 20 and Valor 5. Be gone! Retreat the front enemy unit. Apply melee weakness 1 to enemy units. Or enchant. Gain Trample. I think this is like a battle cry effect, right? Like when it's summoned. Or it's a passive ability, so everyone else gets bonus. Attacking excess damage is applied to the subsequent enemy unit. Might be handy to have for the bottom floor, actually. Yeah, because I feel like this is gonna fall off, right? trample at least. The Gone might not be that bad either. Apply melee weakness 1 to enemy units. So it'll get boosted damage for each stack of melee weakness. Also means we can clean up the back line, right? What's our current loadout look like? 5 just causes, 5 fire starters. That's the one worry, right? You bring in a card, but you're not gonna see it that often, and it ends up clogging your deck. Right? Melee weakness is kind of potent. Yeah, let's get this one. And the clan pack. 10 units, or 10 gold when the unit dies, or Avarice 3. When the unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage, gain points equal to stacks of Avarice. Also make sure it doesn't kind of go out of control. I guess unblocked means it doesn't deal damage to armor. Make it rain, I don't think is useful. Just take our 10 coins. Alright, which way to go here? Ooh, that's not going to be useful. Equipment or room? We could go here. Equipment and rooms and ways to improve them. Also, try our hand at a banish unit. I feel like this would potentially be more useful. If you're Enchanted Chamber, plus 12 magic power. So, magic power is essentially enhances spell effects. So, like, certain numbers will be even bigger. So, like, for example, Firestarter would deal 13 damage. But it doesn't apply to buffs unless it does, right? It's just, like, heal damage numbers or like something like that, right? Soul Smelter. Slay gain 1 dragon. I don't know about that. I could get deployable though. Oh. Just have this on the onset so we can give that to Fel right away. And you want to try buy something else? I don't know if anything else would be useful here, really. And I'm not up for re-rolling, because you never know what future shops... Oh, actually, no, we could check that, right? We can kind of see in advance what's up in here, so... What's up next? Oh, yeah, forage units to gain new powers. And Pyre Remains, and then... This one here is... more unit improver. Okay. So we're not going to be hurting for, like, unit enhancements. Wonder if you missed the demo for today. You mean like the Twitter thread of things I do? I usually only do that on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. Right? It's like all the non-stream days, save for Sunday. So... you don't have to worry about missing that. Okay, let's go in here. Let me shift over real quick. Hey. You come across the abandoned train yard and watch Hep step out of a rusty train car with a pile of scrap. She inspects her salvage and pulls out a few blueprints. Train could use some tuning up, don't you think? Go ahead and pick a mod you like. Which train room do you want Hep to tinker with? third floor install, get Fight Club mod. First floor install, get Boiler Room mod. Mod the train yourself, get Hef's Hammer. Boiler Room. Gain 1 Ember when a unit dies. Fight Club. Grant friendly units 15 attack. A flat 15 attack, but... if we don't have any other room cards, might as well get that one, right? That's Hammer. As an equipment card, slay 1 additional room on this floor. Wow. So it could set up like a veritable death trap on the bottom floor, huh? Seems kind of wild. But no, let's go for Fight Club. The train rumbles as the metal shifts and its magic changes. After a few moments, the noise stops and the locomotive settles. Hef crosses her arms with a proud look on her face. Treat her well now. Depart. Thanks. Every little bit helps, right? Okay, well, let's see what we have here. Ability Slam or Strike Shift. I mean, it would make for a decent replacement on the Shield Steward, right? The fact that it gets like burst damage every other turn doesn't seem too bad either. Only 5 attack, right? And what is it? Our Shield Stewards have 8. Oh, it's not that much more. Although the fact that Stewards do have a bit of improvement on the Steward floor might be something. Yeah, every little bit helps, exactly. Oh, if you had bits you would give him now? Aw. Appreciate it. Appreciate the thought. Yeah, let's get this one. Maybe we'll go back here and then pay a little money to purge some cards, right? Let's get rid of a Spear Steward. I feel like we haven't had much need of them. How much does it cost to go up? 50, okay. So maybe we could purge another one. Let's get rid of a Shield Steward. Alright. And that should be fine for now. Yeah, I think I got everything I want. Let's do another battle. Seal of Aggression. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. So, like, yeah, look, this guy has 3 attack, and this guy has 1 attack. Okay, so it's like low amount of attack, but just basically you double their damage. And this guy, this is the one where it gets real tricky, right? 16 already pretty crazy, but 32, that's even worse. This is Titan Skin. 1 damage reduction per stack. So it starts with 5, and it gains 1 per kill. What? Dude. So I guess this is here to kind of punish anyone who leans really, really far into multi-strike, right? It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna do like 1 times 3 damage? Well, it's all gonna bounce off of this Quoto de Absolute. Ouch. Luckily, we're not there. Alright, oh, what we got? The usual, put that up here, with you. Alright, there's a Wind Blade onto here. Yeah, that with Death's Dancer. Oh, that's everything. Okay, at least put the Steward's quarters. And let's go. Ah, I see. So the unit cards go back into the deck. Alright. That's actually not too bad. Okay. Sap 2 right now wouldn't be that bad. so deal 72 damage. Happens by Power Gel 2. Wouldn't be that much more, really. Oh, right! Everyone's got stealth as well, so... I think this is fine. Just shift the guys on top here. Get that boost. And what do you have? Harvest. Triggers when a unit on this floor dies, +1 attack. Oof, and you got the multi-strike, so... If we let you fester, it's gonna be a bad time. Yeah, I'm gonna switch, right? It's gonna be minus attack, but we'll at least soften this guy up. I think that's what we need right now. And yeah, leave it at that. So stealth 1 is to all units. Alright. Okay. Well, this guy unfortunately needs some help, so we need to throw that on there. We have here... Oh, you just do 7 damage, alright. Less damage. Let's bump you up. And soften you up. Alright. Wow. Damage shield 2, so that just goes poof. But at least protected him from that one attack, so... Not the worst. The worst. Okay, so you guys are fine. Don't need to worry about you. Okay, well, I'll get Steadfast Crusader next turn, so you can hold off on here, because you only take 3. Guys on the bottom. Alright. Let's throw Hell Furnace onto here. And yeah, we're gonna leave that at that. That's right. Ooh. That means whoever kills this guy on the bottom here is going to get stealth 1. Is it going to be the Shield Steward? No, it's going to be the Dancer. Damn it, we still got 3 waves. What the heck? Oh. Alright, first things first. Put you out in front. And, ooh, the Shield Steward's going to eat it. Oh, the Dancer's also gonna eat it. So wait, we have, what, 6? Okay, so this guy's gonna die no matter what, but let's see. This guy brings him down to 1, and this guy kills him. But if we can kill one of these guys, then the Dancer will at least stay alive to snipe the frontmost fella, so... Try that. Oh wait, I forgot. This guy's attack increases. Frick. Okay. Or I should just kill this guy. Alright, if I slammed you. your stuff back, so just keep on increasing your stuff. Yeah, let's do it. First floor's gonna die, but such is the risk we take, huh? Oh, 7. Y'all held out. Y'all held out as much as you could. And now for the respite. You could shift these two. Just shift them and shift them again. Hey, why is this dancer gonna... Oh, it's because our frontmost guy has... It's one disadvantage of stealth, right? If even one unit has stealth, they're gonna be the target, and they're gonna eat it super hard. Alright, well, if this is the last turn, the dancer survives, then let's just, hope that attack as much as we can, huh? Don't want to shift this bottom row because they're gonna hit it super hard. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I kill anyone up here, his dancer's gonna die no matter what. At least mitigate the damage to the frontmost fella. We did that outright. Alright. 21. Be worse. Well, if this answer's gonna die anyway, might as well shift them one more time, right? And alright. 07. Got a buttload of attack too, so there's that. Alright, final wave. Oh, you got a mofo in front. Well, might as well apply all the power gel here because there's no units here to get sapped. Right? So we could bring you to the front for the damage shield. You know. And actually bring you to the front again for a little bit of armor. Yeah, I want to kill the frontmost guy, because then my pyre will only eat 7 damage. Wait, no, that's not a Valor card. Alright, that's everything we can do. Alright, now is where this starts getting hairy. So we can at least kill this guy, but then this guy won't take any damage. Of course, we could also stick all the power gel on Quoto here. That work? Got 5 spells, right? We got 5 spells, so that means this attack would go down to 8, and I'm guessing you'd be down to 0. It would be pretty funny if it went into the negatives and this guy just started healing the other guy. I mean, it would also be frustrating, but... Oh, yeah, we can at least do this, right? Just have this fella chump block. least apply that, right? Fine. Oh, and you get damage now. Yeah, I feel like extra Pyrogel. Well, just put all the stacks on them. These guys aren't going to do that much damage anyway, so may as well. There's an equilibrium there, and I passed it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, now the guy in the front doesn't die either. Okay, that's gonna make this a little bit trickier. Unless, okay, good, X. Alright. Guy in front is a sacrificial lamb, anyway. So let's just do all that, and one more switch, right? Yeah, no more shifts. Well, we can do that, perhaps. Oh, right, we'll snipe that guy. Okay, so now we can just apply all the Pyrogel pliers and do that too as well. Why not? Insult to injury. Boom. Another victory. Gonna have to go low audio now, but still lurking. Thank you for streaming as always. Interesting hearing you talk about the game, yeah? Oh, I'm glad you find it enjoyable, and thanks for hanging out. Thanks for continuing to hang out and giving me a listen. Do I want another Begone? Like I don't want any more units. Yeah, we'll grab this one. Pure Dragon's Breath. My Pyrogel 10. 3 damage to a random unit twice. Slay! Increase damage by 3 permanently. Bleh. Spell would have been handier to have at the start of a run. I'm just gonna take coins for that. Alright, this is the one with the unit shop, right? Yeah, forge units, and this one is artifacts. Oh. I do need a Pyro Health Restore, though. 14. It's not too bad. Duplicating a card. I don't know about that. Oh, we do have the Vortex. I could pitch some cards. I do have some units here that could get some enhancements. So we're gonna get another Pyro. Oh yeah, up here. Okay, we'll get another chance for units up here. Yeah, maybe we could go over here for a bit of a deck culling, but is there a card I want to pitch? Let's see, probably want to keep all the Just Cause cards. Firestarter. I feel like its use might fall off, and probably get rid of a Dancer too. This way. Yep, artifacts too, so you never know. Artifacts might come in handy. Let's see what we got here. Breath of Heaven. Advance to back enemy unit when it enters your train. Oh, wow, so there's like already a formation disruptor. Oh, let me move over here. When a unit without power gel gains power gel, it gains +6 dex, or merchant costs are reduced by 25%. Will I be able to make my money back? That's the thing, right? If it decreases, what, like 40, 30, and you can re-enter the shops, thankfully. Right, it's not like other games where you only get one opportunity to buy stuff, and then you leave, and then the shop is gone. I feel like savings are gonna be minimal, right? We have to buy a lot of things for us to make our money back. So, I feel like that merchant artifact might be a trap. Breath of Heaven, though, might not be so bad, right? Something to... I don't know, I feel like most of the time formations tend to be optimized such that, you know, the order will give you all the benefits, and if I could just throw that off, right? Seems like it would be useful. So, yeah, let's get that. And, this one's just useful, right? Extra 6 power gel, unconditionally. Okay. But I want to pitch again. I think it was a... Wait. Gotta think about this, alright. So I have at most 6 units, right? So if the shield and spear skewer take up like 2 spots, so it'll be a 3rd spot. Oh wait, no. I don't think I want to get rid of a unit, right? Because this is all the spots. If I get rid of a unit, that brings me down to 5, and that's not enough to fill all the floors. Okay, we can get rid of another card. Or do I want to get rid of a card, actually? This will bring it down to 22. The other 6 will bring it down to 16. Oh yeah, and there's 2 things. Well, those won't be in the deck to begin with, so it's not that bad. So this deck becomes pretty lean after a while. I don't think I need to remove cards at all, really. They're all 0 cost too. Yeah, we're actually not gonna do that. What do we have here? How do you pronounce that? Kale, Lord of the Cherubs? Cherubs? Heaven's leader of the Cherubs has been manipulated by the Titan of Dominion. Now even Heaven's workers are under the Titan's grasp. Kale and his Cherubs grant 20 health and spikes 2 to enemy units. Oh. It's like an unconditional 2 damage every time someone attacks. So again, multi-attackers kind of get fucked over. Okay. Resolve. Oh. 20 health and spikes 4 to the front enemy unit. Damn. What is this? I feel like this might be it. This might be it. Okay. First things first. Power up the top floor here. The fact that Windblade costs an Emperor makes me less likely to put that out there. At least to start. Alright, at least start the Shield Steward out there. And screw it. Get that. Dancer goes here. Oh, that's everyone. I think I need to get the Amber enhancement next. I can't deal with this small amount. Ooh. Start up here, huh? Alright. Okay, what if I just applied all the power gel on you? here. Alright, you have stealth, so you're safe to switch for the first turn, right? Oop, I probably should have looked at this. So this is Corruption 3. Unit takes... Oh, you're not going to get hit, so that doesn't matter. Eaten. At the next round of combat, this unit will be eaten by the front unit without an eaten ability. Oh, see, it's a good thing we put this out in front. Damn, alright. Could snipe one of these guys. What is this? Extinguish triggers on death. Apply 3 corruption to your front unit. Oh. So you're gonna be taking some damage. Oh. Better... Or actually... Should I just snipe you? Just try to take you out real quick? Because this is kind of a prime opportunity, to be honest. You're kind of like out there in the open. Alright. Go down. Hopefully not to the first floor. Get sniped, son. Alright. Oh, this is perfect, actually. And put you here. And then... Ooh, actually, what do I do? What do I do? So you're not gonna do anything. Spend 1 ember to bring you back to the front. No, no, no. I need an attacker over here. I want to slam. You wanna come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam if I wanna jam. Or... I can only take one or the other out, right? I can't... This one might be better to take out first. Or I could do it twice, bring this fella to the front. Everyone gets melee with this one. At least slam you. And, yeah, we'll stick with this. Alright, spikes. Well, it's fine. You're facing off against Spell, who has a bunch of armor, so... be the worst thing to happen. Alright, now I will bring to the front. And... why couldn't I get one of those vote cards now? Furnace hasn't shown up yet. Could lava flow and snipe this fella here. Maybe I should just switch these 2 fellas down here and give them more attack, right? A little bit of extra valor, too, wouldn't hurt. Yeah, now we just take this guy out. Works well, works well. Yeah, snipe you. Keep this one for now, though. Yeah. Get wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. What's that shiny thing mean? Oh, right. It probably means, that one enemy will eat it. Still got 5 goddamn waves of this. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we can apply Hell Furnace. And... okay. This guy in the bottom's gonna die. Let's slam, right? This fella... take a little less damage. I think I know what to do with this one. Switch, just attack, switch for more valor. Just pop this for the armor. And yeah, just snipe the backmost row. Just increase that debuff. Alright. Ow. That explains a lot, actually. Alright. Four waves. Gotta do 4 waves of this. This guy's gonna eat it. Unless... if we shifted him to the back. Alright, can at least take out the nourishing cherub. Should I just continue sniping him? What if we did like a switch, like a triple switch? Yeah, this one's gonna die no matter what, but at least let this guy gain some armor. And I guess we can give this to you. Blah. Need a unit to switch with to trigger that Valor boost. Three waves. We still gotta do 3 waves of this shit, man. Ugh. Wait, why is it like the backmost guy does 10? What the heck? Oh, my unit must be in the discard pile. My final spear steward. Well, at least both of you will fall. Alright, well. Let's snipe one of these guys. And, yeah, this is fine. Got a lot of armor. Let's just take this opportunity to get rid of the bells and, yeah, this is fine. All these spikes, man. All of these spikes. Oh. All the way to the top. Luckily I can spend my pyre on that. There. Now I'm wondering if that extra ember is worth it. So now we're at a state where this ember is meaningless, because we got all 0 cost cards. Oh, let's give you more valor. Let's give you that. And why not? Give you that so you can at least kill that fella. Just hit you with more power gel. Alright. That's fine. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Now the boss has spikes. Alright, so we really want these guys dead. Want them gone. Throw a spear stone back here to boost the damage. Shove you in the back. Get rid of the buffers. And what the heck? Swap up for a little extra attack. And got so many more spikes. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Is Fel gonna be able to stave off the assault? Alright. We need these guys gone yesterday. There we go. And actually... room has been corrupted. No doubt. Okay. Damage shield. Boost your attack a bit. Just snipe the back. Alright. Boy. Bel's got a lot of attack, but Sheriff's got spikes. Oh, but it'll be enough. It will absolutely be enough, and it will be even more than enough now. In fact, it will be even more than enough once I hit you with all these cards. Alright, just like that. Cool! Didn't even need the second strike, just the one strike was enough. Okay. Tuned explosive multiplies magic power. Okay. Explosive. All excess damage is applied to each enemy unit. So I guess explosive is like the spell version of trample. So if the damage is enough to kill the first guy, then it kills the second guy, and then the third guy. Well, if we got all like 0 cost cards by the end, then this might not be a bad thing to have. An absolute room clearer. Just have to make sure to not get any more spells than that, right? Yeah, we'll grab that. Okay. Now here's the big decision. Get one more card, right? It'll carry us in the late game. Or we could get one Ember, which will let us kind of stock things up in the early game. I think this might actually be better. Right, more cards means more things to kind of chuck at the enemies. Right, more damage, more attack, more debuffs, more everything. I'd actually go with that. Okay. I probably want to go this way. Right, get the unit forge. Yeah. Oh, tire restoration won't hurt either. Equipment. Ooh, quick. Or fragile. If unit loses health, it dies. Oh my god. Grants silence to non-boss enemies units. Disables triggers and abilities. Oh man. Swift Steel Dagger might not be that bad of a thing to get either. Attacks before enemy units during combat. Maybe give it to that one dancer guy. Really fuck things up, right? Yeah, let's get this one. Okay. Let's see what the unit shop has for us. Over here. Large Stone. Upgrade a unit with 1 extra size, 15 attack, and 50 health. Or upgrade a unit with 20 health, or a Valor 5, or Multi-Strike 1. Let's see, can we get them all? 40, 25... Oh yeah, we can get everything. Is there anything we want to stick with Valor? The Shield Steward. Right, 5 armor per turn. It's kind of potent. As for this... I think the large stone would probably work best since the bottom room gets the enhancement anyway, so... Horse size is not that debilitating. Ready unit with 20 health. Probably should give it to the Steadfast Crusader. We'll make the Slam better as a bonus. And the Multi-Strike. Maybe the Blade Dancer should get this, because they get the attack boost. Yeah. Yep, let's go get that. And now we leave. And, oh, right, we need to... So, they have this grayed out and be like, you haven't collected all the rewards. Are you sure you want to start the battle? No, I want to upgrade the champion, right? This is kind of the big deal. Okay. Strike 1, Savior 2. Oh, friendly units gain armor equal to 1 times the valor, so everyone gets it. Whoa. This one is just a stat boost. I'm sure the 3rd tier upgrade of this one is probably crazy go nuts, but I think Savior 2 is probably the one I want to get now. There we go, now it's lit up. Letting you know, alright, you've done everything you can. Get up here to fight. And that'll be the last regular fight before the boss. Oh boy. This is exciting. Oop. Savagery's final assault. These foes will attack to clear your floors and attempt an assault on your pyre directly. This is, oh, Spike's 10. 150 health? No, fuck that. I have here, Resolve. If no units on this floor, it deals 5 damage to the pyre. Oh, that's the boss, so you have 5 attack, 400 health. Damn. Wait, no, you're the boss. Athene, last to fall. Oh, let me get back over here real quick. Revenge. When you get hit, you gain 1 attack. Slay. Deal 10 damage to your units. Wait, you kill a unit of mine, you deal 10 damage to your units? Oh, you have damage reduction. Terrifying Amalgam. So, I think this is the unit that punishes people who don't put units on every floor, huh? So I heard that was like a strategy in Monster Train 1. It's like, no, you don't want to use all 3 floors there. You just stack everything on 1 floor and just buff that to high heaven. But they've tried to put in ways to kind of mitigate that here. Alright, well, we're not going to do the trial for sure. Even if it is 400 gold. Alright. Let's put some stuff out here. So, Bell. And Death's Dancer. here. Put our large shield steward out here. And, the other dancer. Can leave the wind blade. Oh. Oh shit. I put him on the wrong floor. Fuck. Okay, I can hopefully work with that. Wait, I can undo. Start my turn from the beginning. Woo! Is that just an unconditional undo? I can at least appreciate that, right? It's like, oh yeah, you mess up a play, you do it again. Right, it's a thing of convenience. If you don't need it, then don't worry about it. But for the people who do misplays, then that's probably a handy thing to have. Here, and alright. Leave everything else to the cards. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, look at this. This poor assassin here gonna eat it super hard. But we should probably give... No, we want to give this guy the dagger, right? I gotta think. Gain 5 armor no matter what, so that's fine. Yeah, give that to you. And since we got all this extra stuff. Just to buff you up here. We'll save everything else. That's right, do your worst. Oh, this shifting thing comes in handy because he means this guy will get. Oh. Alright, back dancer's not gonna get stealth. Oh, got Windblade again, so can get that to you. And hopefully we'll get shield. We'll get the Steadfast Crusader soon. It'll come either this turn or next turn. You know what? We'll switch you for now. And oh, what if I just sniped you? Alright, you can actually spend a bit. Ooh, that extra power gel comes in handy because that means I only need to throw 2 fire starters at him to mow him down. Okay. And you're gonna be eating damage anyway, so I can just buff you up for now. Alright. Oh yeah. That's a lot of damage. Ha! The way you appear at the front. Ah ha ha. Ooh, that means the guy at the back is gonna get away with it. We probably want to keep it like this, right? Because Dancer will snipe and then this guy will eat a lot of damage, but... I can't use Pyroclasm. I need to use Dispella. And okay. did like a switcheroo, right? A double switcheroo. Okay. Alright, just gonna throw a classic. Oh. Well, that works out. Do I wanna? Yeah, I do. Give him a little defense clap, clap, defense clap, clap. Perfect. There we go. The one-time protection is gone. Still gotta do 4 waves of this shit. Oh, gotta give that there. I could do 2 begons. Alright. Move them to the back, and then we'll move this to the back, and then we can take out this fella. Or... Sweep. Maybe I should just... Lava flow. Try to save my dancer. And... Snipe. Alright. I'm gonna slam now. Yeah. Soften them up. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually... Yeah, switch. And... Let's put some more armor out there. Okay. I could soften you up. Alright. Oh. Savior 2 coming in handy, because even if Fel gets stealth, the dancer will still be reasonably protected. Blah. Still got 2 waves of this shit. Alright, you guys are fine. Actually, our dancer is in trouble here. Let's snipe the backmost fella like that. Okay, -6. It's not that bad. Although we could just pyroclasm, right? Take down the frontmost unit and then do a bunch of damage to the back guy. Yeah, you're fine. Ooh. So I just want to, like, super buff you, or do I want to, like, giga buff? Or you know what, maybe I can just do a switch for the 2 bros here. I probably should be buffing this guy as well, right? We're nearing the end here. They'll survive. My Valor is doing pretty well. Ah, here's our respite. So we got 1 more turn to do stuff. Alright, you're gonna eat it. Probably that here. Save my pyro casks. Might come in soften you up with a bit of melee weakness, and yeah, just snipe at each of you with a little power gel. And alright, that's turn. There it is, the boss lady. Angels of Heaven will sing again. Alright, so you two are gonna die. That's fine. Although we could launch a giant pyroclasm, right? Is that gonna affect anything? It says my units, so I think they're gonna be the ones that get hit, right? Okay, so we can start softening you up down here, right? And yeah, do a switch. Do a switcheroo up here. Trigger that. Get even more armor. Alright. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Big tank is down. This fella's gonna eat 200 damage. Which is definitely a not insignificant amount. I wonder if, okay, they'll reach Fel, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah. The singular 3-cost spell is really pulling its weight. Oh, I probably should have debuffed you first. That and do the switchy switch and turn. Alright, y'all did well. Now it's time for Fel to clean up. Oh yeah, they're gonna clean up. They're gonna clean up super hard. Nah. If only I had 2 just causes, then I could switch with impunity. But it's fine. I think I can still do this, right? Since you have stealth anyway. It looks like you're gonna. Ooh. Actually, this is gonna do it, isn't it? No? Okay, this is gonna do it. So you don't even need Fel to stab you. Just throw a little gel your way, and suddenly you're just ash, right? Get dusted. Alright. Valor 7. Extinguish. Apply this unit's Valor to the front friendly unit. Ooh. Triggers on death. Interesting. Or we could get another Begone. Then again, I think my deck's already starting to get a little crowded. Yeah, let's just take the 10, and yeah, just keep taking the 10. All right. Whew. Well, this is actually kind of exciting because we are here. We're here. The final rest stop before the final boss. Probably wanna. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. That's not gonna do anything for us, but spell store's next to useless. Let's see what artifacts we can get. This will probably be the thing that sends us over to. Well, let's look here real quick. Creates a copy of friendly units on summon. That decreases room size by 2, though. That's... You gotta work around that. Our other equipment sucks. I don't know if I need anything else to be deployable. With that. Alright, one more look at this. Cleansing Water. 50% chance to remove all buff effects on an enemy when it enters your train. That could be handy. On deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck, reduce its cost to 0. God. At start of turn, fully heal... Oh, champions. The one champion I have has a lot of armor. Valor 91. I think they're gonna be alright. Cleansing Water, though. 50% chance to remove buffs. I think this is the one card that helped me win run in Monster Train 1. Because buffs kind of makes an enemy, right? If you take a lot of buffs off of them, you really defang them. Attuned Whetstone. It has its one use, but it'll be extremely useful. Round of the Eternal's useless, so yeah, we're not gonna get that. Okay. Duplicate a card. Any card except your champion. Only thing I could think of justifying duplication is the Swift Steel Dagger. Giving another unit the quick ability. So bad, right? I wonder if they'll eventually add a DLC that lets you add modifiers to equipment. Although that might be a bit much, right? Although it is design space. Well, we'll see. Alright. This is it. Wait. No, yeah, we've been in there, we've been in there. We've done everything we can. Wow. Well, this is it. This will be exciting. We managed to defeat a boss on the second run, actually, because I did one run before, right? That was the one I just lost at the third fight, the first boss fight. All right, Seraph Aeternus, chosen of savagery, unrecognizable from his original form. Seraph has returned as a puppet of Titans from the abyss. Seraph's Savage will weaken the defense of your units. Champion of Savagery. Units enter with melee weakness 3. Dear. Really? Melee weakness 3? I feel like that'll put most units into like one-hit kill range. I swear to God, if this guy has units with a sweep, my backline's not gonna survive that long. Alright, here goes nothing. Okay. First things first. Bolster the top row. Bolster this guy. Dagger, because it's free. And, yeah, last two are gonna have to be this and, oh, right, I need to throw Scooters to Porters, and now I have enough room. Whew! I was worried there. I thought I'd screwed something up, but no, I didn't. Yeah, I dig this music. I like it when the final boss music has a sense of desperation to it. Because, well, it is the final boss, right? Ah, why couldn't I get the one pyre thing? Could have really used that. Okay. Let's give you the quick dagger, I think. Yeah, I want to eliminate the little guy. Definitely want to eliminate the little guy. We'll soften this guy up to begin with. Try to reduce Seraph's health there. Pop this now. Start stocking up on armor because we're gonna need as much of it as we can once Seraph comes out to play. And yep, we'll leave it at that. All right, now the real fun begins. Oh, what the heck? What the heck are you? Harpist Protector. Enchant others. Oh, grant enemy units Titan Skin 5. Okay. I want to keep you in front. First things first, we get big fella. Oh, God. Still gonna eat it super hard unless I do something. There. Wait. Oh. Fucking melee weakness. Oh my God. Okay. At least soften you up. Ah. Oh, you know what? Let's throw some more power gel on there. Alright. You only deal 15 damage. Okay, we need to keep you in front. Slam you. It's not gonna help much. Alright. Poor Blade Dancer is gonna die early on. Maybe I should have swapped more, swapped them more. Melee weakness. I guess the bright side, if your units can endure that, then this guy's not that bad. It's just the whole surviving the melee weakness thing, right? Okay. Let's apply the furnace there, and we're gonna be a replacement. Might not be much, but you're all we got. So, good luck. So, absorbing a lot of damage. Alright. Sweet, but got stealth. Oh, and you're gonna continue getting stealth because you got quick attack. Actually, that's not too bad. Had more begons. Can't cast Pyroclasm, so we'll just soften up Seraph a bit more here. Should I swap? Apply melee weakness 1. Probably don't want to be gone here because I want to take out the assassin for sure. Yeah, leave it at that. Also, strike works pretty well for the dancer, right? If they can take out the frontmost unit, then they'll constantly not be under assault unless they have a bunch of chonkers. Okay. The one thing that can stop them. No fear, one fear. Alright. Just cause. Swap back. Let's see, 110 attack, so we take out 195. That means we'll survive 2 turns, so that's 10 damage. Alright, I'll eat that. I'll eat that much damage for now. Probably want to swap these two, right? Get their Valor stacks up. Increase their damage reduction. And what the heck? Slam them. And you know what? We'll get you up. Just a little bit more of a boost. And more Pyrogel on you. Only I had the... Well, if only I'd used Senseless Sacrifice. Alright, that's 10 damage. It's okay, we still have 115. Oh my god, that breath! That breath! Absolutely a good thing to take. Oh my god, just having to snipe this guy at the back, I don't know if I'd be able to endure that. Oh, what? You're gonna eat it? Where the hell is Senseless Sacrifice when I need it? Fuck. Oh. I need to... fuck you guys up. Should have given you a quick dagger. Is there anything I can do to save you? Is that 8, 8, 30? What do we got here? 150, so I'll explode you, do a lot of damage to you. Before I start dealing damage to you. Yeah, you know what? Soften up the back row here. Okay. Feel better about that one. Let's see. Just continue. Oh no, yeah, this is probably the right room to sell because I'll get even more stacks of Pyrogel. And... Man, if only I could give Vel some sort of trample. Maybe I should do something down here. Give you more attack. More Valor. Alright. End turn. I've done what I can. Ooh, maybe take a 24. Wow, everything really comes down to that Vel and the Dancer, huh? Should have softened you up some more. Still gotta do 3 waves of this. That's the worst part. Oh my god. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think we might be cooked, actually. Damn it, shielded up. And... keep on soaking it up here, and... I'll get... you do that. And you're gonna eat it, so never mind you. Oh, right. You use 5 damage on empty rooms. Okay. We only got 2 more waves, right? 2 more waves and a respite. Oh, God. Will I even be able to survive the monster assault? Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, no. I need to take out both of these fellas. Okay. Begone. And begone again. God damn it. Okay. Should I bring you to the front? No. If I do that, I'm gonna die. Okay, at least take you out. Must be another, like, 10 damage, but just have to hope, right? Hope. That's all, it's the best we can do. Can at least apply power gel to all of you. Yeah. Why can't I get more multi-attack on Fel? I wonder if that's like the 3rd tier Valor upgrade. Okay. Well, this is it. All comes down to this. Oh, God. We're not making it. Yeah. Yeah. I think this run is as good as done. Right? We can take out these guys. Right, you can take out the guys at the bottom. We can take out... These fellas are gonna survive, and they're gonna deal oodles of damage. Ugh. Sucks. What the heck? Oh. I should have kept the dancer in the front. Well, okay. Can at least minimize damage that way. There's that. Give me 16? 10? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. We need to just debuff you to heck and back. And say 07 to our dancer down here. It did what they could. I could bring out the spearmen. Wait, no, I already used them, didn't I? Ah. So killing everyone in the room also causes them to deal damage. Alright, so that's what? Gonna be another 10? Oh, jeez. Okay, we need to wipe this floor out. So yeah, so 10 down to 16. Oh, jeez. Okay, gone you. No. Wait, we're gonna go down to 1, aren't we? Because this is 10. Right, 10. And then... I'm gonna deal another 15. down to 1 pyre health. I think we're gonna be down to 1. It's all gonna come down to this. Wait. Oh, it's empty though. Why are you sniping my pyre? Oh. Okay, 6. 6. Well, it all comes down to... Oh. Say it all comes down to this, but they're gonna die anyway. Wow. Victory lap. And, yeah, just explode. You, and... Yeah. And switcheroo. Right, it's not gonna change the forecast. Wouldn't that have sucked? Wouldn't that have sucked if that actually changed the forecast? Alright, well, let's let this play out. You know, this is like my favorite part of these kinds of roguelites, right? The ones that give you like the combat forecast and everything. The moment you realize you're going to win the run, right? Like, just, you've done everything right. Like, you can see the combat forecast here. Dead, dead, dead. We played our cards right, alright? Managed to power this guy up well enough across the entire run. Given him enough buffs, managed to fend off the lower horde long enough, and now we're about to win. Ah, doesn't that feel great? We've done everything. It all came together, right? It all came together. All right, let's end this. Oh, taken down in one shot. Look at that, 300 per swing. And then the answer provides another 150. Ah, how appropriate Bell's the one to deliver the victorious blow. 119 damage taken. I have to admit, I was kind of sort of hoping we would go down to 1. Could you imagine that? Winning with just 1 pyre health. Right down to the wire. I mean, pretty close to the wire still, right? Ah! Ah! Love to see it. I love to see it. Don't need to worry about rewards because we made it to the end. Alright. Does the thing, vaporizes the abyss, and it's all space. I'm assuming there will be art in there once everything is done. Ah! It was victory at Covenant 1! I had a lot of trouble in Monster Train 1 even finishing a run at Covenant 1. I have to assume I just got the right combo of cards, right? Just the cards that allowed me to stack Pyrogel, and the other ones that let me shift units around, which let me power Fell up to an absurd degree. So by the end there, they could just swing for oodles of damage per hit. And the fact that I could get 2 swings in too, that's like double the damage, right? Double the damage, double the fun. Yeah, level 2, what's this? Consume. Advance. Transfer all valor on this floor to a unit. Wait, like selected unit, I assume? That might not actually be too bad, right? If you combine those with those other dancers that... Oh no, they boost attack only. I'm sure there's a combo you could do with that. What is it? Sky Song Trumpet. Summoning a Hymnist applies Valor 5 to friendly units. Ah, yeah, Hymnist. That's the other unit type we really didn't mess with. Hell yeah. It says the same thing in Monster Train 1 when you unlock stuff, right? It's like, click, hell yeah. Ascend, then advance. So ascend is like another keyword that moves a unit up a floor, right? So you can... shift them around. I wonder if that counts for shift, right? Does that shift twice? Guess we get an artifact. Friendly units at the front of the floor gain +6 health permanently at the end of the entire battle. Oh. So your early units will become tankier. Not too bad. Get our Pyreborn rewards. Guildmonger. Extinguish, gain 1. Horde. I have a magnifying glass here, but it's not working. Yeah, I assume they'll put in the functionality in the final game. Attuned manacles. Incant is also triggered by unit abilities. So like when you click on the unit. Interesting. You'll see some synergies there. You know what I'm surprised by? They let you do a complete run in the demo. Granted, it's like very limited, right? You only get the 1 Covenant level, you get the 2 factions you can swap between. No modifiers, only one extra pyre cage. But yeah. Oh, they have an endless mode, so if you want to see if you can go further beyond, I don't know how quickly that scales. 50 points for the gold. Alright, back to the outpost. Thanks for playing Monster Train 2 demo. Full game has many additional features. Look at that. 100 more cards, 3 more clans, additional difficulty levels, the daily challenge, dimensional challenges. They mentioned that in the trailer. I'm not sure what that entails. Endless mode. Of course, the logbook. Extra pyre hearts. The full story in the Battle of the Titans. Interesting features here. I can have a guess at what some of these are, but some of these others, it's interesting. I wonder. But yeah, part of the pact. I'm curious as to what the different cages entail. Feels like the thing that's kind of limited, right? Like, this is a time you don't want the cage to be attacked, but in this case, the cage just like trade off attack and health for an extra benefit, and where does the benefit apply, right? Is it only on the top floor? And does it give you disadvantages too to kind of have you work around the trade-offs, right? I could see what the champion unit was all about. But yeah, ow. That run actually took 2.5 hours. Granted, I was talking a lot, so maybe that's why things lengthened out a bit, but hey, that was a look at Monster Train 2. I think they've managed to add a few wrinkles, right? Manages to add a little depth without overcomplicating things, which is always the worry, right? But the new mechanics seem to kind of meld themselves in with the existing ones fairly well. The change of having a deployment phase is kind of nice, right? So get like the one chance to throw out your units and equipment and cards. Granted, they do compensate for that by like scaling up the enemies and just giving them extra abilities, right? Like, I feel like in Monster Train 1, it wasn't too hard if you got the right combinations of cards to keep all your units alive, but in this game, I don't know. Maybe I haven't found the right combination of stuff yet to keep my stuff alive. I think what really changes things up is that, at least in the demo, there's no healing cards, right? In Monster Train 1, the first clan, one of the first clans you begin with does have a bunch of healing spells, so maybe that's why it was kind of easier to keep everything topped up. Whereas in this one, you gotta expect sacrifices. You gotta expect units to die. I wonder if that's gonna be the fundamental change, right? Just like fewer chances to heal. Like, might have other ways to either mitigate damage or, you know, bring units back if they eat it, but perhaps healing will be more limited. It's always a tough thing to balance around, you know? The more healing you have, the faster you gotta scale the damage, because, well, when the difference between alive and dead is just like 1 HP, then, well, that it fundamentally changes how you balance things, I imagine. Anyways, that was just me rambling, armchair developing. I'm sure Shiny Shoe is hard at work, kind of making sure everything is fun, and what they got in the demo is pretty good. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this, right? I could see myself sinking a bunch more hours into this game, like I did with Monster Train 1. And they got a story too, right? Monster Train 1, I mean, they gave you a story at the start, but it really didn't go into detail. But it looks like this one's gonna have like a substantial amount, right? Like, you didn't see it here, but they had cutscenes and everything, right? The whole thing with like the dialogue box at the bottom, you got the portraits on the left and the right, and they were saying stuff, and yeah, I want to see how that pans out. But in any case, that has been a look at Monster Train 2. Yeah, that'll be a shorter stream, and I will go ahead and call it here. Yeah, thanks to everyone who came by and hung around and chatted, and even if you just lurked, or if you also lurked, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be back on Sunday, where I will give Dice with Death a go. Yeah, this one was kind of fun, actually. I put out my schedule, had Dice with Death on Sunday, and then the devs actually came into the comments and was like, hey, it's kind of cool seeing our game on the schedule. I hope you enjoy it. So, yeah, I don't know, dice rolling, that's always fun. At least I think it is. So, I'm eager to give that a go on Sunday. But for now, let's look for someone to raid. Alright, let's see. It's on. Hopefully this is a game that continues playing stuff even when I click out of it, so I've gotta try to find some alternative music or anything. You know what I've noticed? This game has a lot more guitar in it. Like, the first game certainly had its guitar parts as well, but it had a lot more orchestra also. Hey, it works, right? I think the music worked pretty well. Of course, everyone's playing Monster Hunter Wilds because that released today. It's kind of funny, right? If you're on Twitch, right, you look to the left, imagine like 80 to 90% of everyone who's streaming is probably playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I've heard mixed things about it. Like, performance is a mixed bag, but gameplay is kind of a mixed bag too, actually. Like, there were some people who were saying, no, this is easier, even easier than Rise, which was already easier than World. Imagine that probably will throw some people for a loop. Me, personally, I will probably wait, because I do have, still need to play Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and, Wilds is, like, a lot of money. Who knows? Maybe when the expansion rolls around, they put out, like, that package deal, I'll get it then. It's fine. There will still be people playing Monster Hunter, especially when the expansion comes out. I feel like, I don't need to worry about being part of the zeitgeist, even if it is Monster Hunter. I'll just wait and see what my friends do. I have some friends who are picking up day one. I think I have some others who are like, nah, I got other games to play, I'll do that first. Right. I'll probably be with the latter crowd. So I do gotta play some demos. I need to play a few more so I can get a list for Saturday. I think 4 is like a sweet spot for that. I remember I did 6 early on. I think that was a little overwhelming. 4 is a bit more manageable. There are a ton of demos, right? Too many to reasonably try all of them, so just try the ones I think are cool. Basically me just like looking around forums and articles and then just checking out the list and seeing what Steam recommends to me. Right, and then take a mix of that and just pick a few. probably won't surprise you to know that there are some other games that I try out and I'm like, right, for one reason or another, I'm like, I don't know. Either it doesn't resonate with me, or maybe it doesn't feel feature complete just yet. But some demos I definitely are like, okay, maybe not that one. No, always check the femboy tag first, but I probably should be checking the game tag. Oh, no. Only one other person is playing Monster Train 2. Okay. Well, the demo did come out a little while ago, I imagine. You know, even if you can do a complete run, you know, with only 2 factions and not that many unlockables. The other thing about Monster Train 2 is that when you reach a certain Covenant level, you will unlock a second champion from that clan you can switch to, which I don't think they have in the demo, so it's another thing they're holding out for the full release or early access or however they decide to do it. Alright. Okay. We can check my following. We can raid someone there. Nope. They changed the way they organized this. It used to be it would just bring up a whole list of live channels. Just find someone on here, maybe. There are a lot of people playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, it seems more likely we'll run into someone not... less likely we'll run into someone not playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I was hoping I could, like, raid into someone playing a deck-building roguelite. To at least continue along that line, but... find anyone there. Oh man. There's a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about too, but kind of focused in on the game there. You know, once I get my live 2D, I kind of want to start with doing a little chat bit at the start. Alright, just do that so we can go over the topics of the day. Just talk about game news and funny news. I know other people do that, and that's always fun. Yeah. Why is it so hard? Just my indecisiveness indecisiveness creeping up on me again. Wait. Oh, wait. Never mind. See this one. Alright, I think I might have found someone, but just to do one more sweep, just to kind of confirm to myself. Alright, that's the one. Oh. Someone's streaming Pokemon trading card game Pocket. Yeah, best of luck to him. I only do the collecting part of that game. The PvP part stresses me to no end, so I'm just like, you know what? Forget that, right? The only thing I get out of it is like emblems and stuff anyway, and I already use up my emblem slots on like the Pokemon emblems, so nuts to that. Yeah, nuts to that. Okay. Alright. I think I've found someone. I don't remember if I've raided them before, but always raid them again, right? Give them more support and everything. Let's see if they have raids on. Yeah, looks like they do. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be dumb, but our raid message is going to be Monster Train Raid, and the fellow we're raiding into is Ziona. They are playing Mages of Mistralia. I believe that's like a top-down roguelite where you're attacking enemies. It's kind of like an action RPG kind of deal. So, seems interesting. I believe there's a demo out for it. I'm gonna try it out. But, yeah, let's go over there and give them our support, right? Oh, and thank you for the heart, Sagai. Thanks for hanging out again. But yeah, if you're joining on the raid, give them Monster Train Raid, and if not, have a good start to your weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday for some Dice with Death. Take care. I have to admit, I was not expecting to win, right? First run was just like, fell at the first boss. I felt like I was even struggling to stay alive, right? My pyre was getting attacked every battle, and I was like, yeah, no way I'm gonna make it. But I guess I got lucky, or I figured things out. Alright, see ya.